What's up, amigos? Another Starfield video here, and I wanted to go over Digipick lockpicking. Bethesda definitely surprised everyone when they finally redid the lockpicking in their games, making it more, I guess, challenging is what they were going for. And granted, there have been a few times that I was stumped for a minute or two on these advanced locks, but that's just because there is a lot to look at sometimes and to figure out, even if it's right there in front of you. So Digipicking in Starfield, your objective in general basis is, for the obvious, is you have multiple keys that you have to insert in the gaps. Your goal is to find the keys that don't overlap with one another and fits the patterns by filling in each gap to progress to the next layer. So some keys are 2-prong keys, some are 3, and the max so far that I've had to work with, which you'll see in the video here, are 4 prongs. And this is only on advanced locks. This may go up to 5 or 6 on expert and master. It may seem obvious again, but if the keys don't line up in the gaps, obviously it won't fit and you'll just break your pick and you'll have to use another. So you can scroll through each of the keys on the right underneath the Digipick counter. You do not have to do these in like a set order. Again, you are looking for the ones that match the gaps, don't overlap, and fit the pattern. The ones you don't use on your first layer, you will have to use on your next layers of the lock. So instead of yapping and probably confusing you more than helping, let's go ahead and take a look at how I unlock this lock just by simple process of elimination basically. So they go ahead and started me on the 4-prong key, which after rotating a few times, it's pretty evident that it's impossible to fit in anywhere. Even if some gaps are filled, my other prongs aren't latching in anywhere. I then proceed to do the same thing I did before on my other options, just rotating until I find matches or potential matches. And the reason I say potential matches is when you find one that does fit, don't immediately slot the key in just yet. Make sure it's the right choice because again, you don't want to break your picks on different attempts and you do not want to overlap. Now you'll see why I'm saying this. I could have slotted my key in on this one right here that I lined up originally, but I actually found out that it would just break my pick. It was actually wrong because the only other key that fits overlaps with the first one I had lined up previously. So I had to rotate the first one on the opposite side and voila, the two lined up, no overlaps, and now I'm on to the second layer. Now you can see the 2 keys that I had used on the first layer I don't have access to anymore. Just the other 4 now. And it's the same process. Fill the gaps, don't overlap, don't slot the keys until you're certain it's the right choice. The reason I tell you not to overlap is because once you use the keys, the gaps will disappear because they are technically being filled, which means the second key that overlaps won't be able to be slotted because now the gap is gone. Now once you level up your security skill that's located in the tech tree, this is how you can learn how to hack advanced, expert, and master locks. And they also give you the option, the more you successfully lockpick, you'll start earning these auto slot attempts that can be banked and used whenever you want. I am a fan of the new system. The old lockpicking is outdated, and Bethesda seems pretty keen on advancing these methods and evolving their games. You can see this a lot more in Starfield compared to their other titles with the different mechanics that they've updated. So I hope this helped. If it did, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more Starfield related content. And until next time, amigos, take care.